Greetings. We are experiencing some issues with the image of Marshall School District within the community. This professional development, focused on public relations, is for the purpose of identifying the issues that have been brought to the attention of the administration, determining our goals and objectives, outlining an action plan that can be easily implemented, and discussing how we are going to evaluate the success of the plan or the areas in which we need to have more focus. I'm going to start by reviewing the vision statement of Marshall School District because this should provide the foundation of how we move forward in our public relations. It is a vision of Marshall School District to create a community committed to the quality education that inspires everyone to achieve their potential as citizens and lifelong learners. It is my belief that this means that every decision that we make should take into consideration if what we are doing is in the best interest of students and their learning. Is this what's best for students? If it is not, then we need to reevaluate what we are doing. Listed here are the 4 public relations issues on which we are currently focusing. The first is parent concerns. This is based on the Studer survey results we received. The results indicated that parents are concerned by the number of teachers who are leaving the district and the standards-based grading system in the elementary and middle school and the Laude grading system in the high school. The first part is going to play into the next topic, which is inaccurate staff communications. But what the Studer survey has shown us is that parents believe this information and it is causing concerns. We are also going to be discussing the grading information later on. The second issue is inaccurate staff communication. This concern is also based on information provided by the Studer survey. What we learned is that parents are getting information from staff members that is not accurate. Staff members are sharing partial information or completely inaccurate information. One of our plans moving forward is making sure that teachers have the necessary information to share with the community and that they have a way to ask their questions, even if they are ones with which they are not comfortable, in order to get accurate information. The third issue is the grading information. The introductions of standard-based grading and the Laude system of grading at the high school has caused some significant public relations issues for the district. The primary obstacle is that parents do not truly understand what the new grades mean, and therefore the parents are uncomfortable with the grades they are seeing on their children's report cards because they are not the traditional A, B, C, D, and F, with which parents are most familiar. The final public relations issue is transparency. This is a difficult one because we are working on being as transparent as possible with faculty and staff about what the administrative team is doing and with the community on decisions being made within the school district. There are some topics, however, on which we cannot share information, such as personnel issues. I think this relates somewhat back to topic 2, inaccurate staff communication. The administrative team is working on methods for faculty and staff to be able to ask questions for which they want answers. They will need to understand, however, that there are times when the answer is going to be that we cannot tell them, and we will do our best to explain why we cannot share the information. Based upon the issues presented, there are 2 primary goals and objectives of the public relations plan. The first is to improve communication with both faculty and staff, and then parents and guardians. While we believe that we have done a good job of providing information, it is apparent by the Studer survey that parents are not receiving our communication, not reading our communication, or not understanding our communication. This needs to change. The second goal and objective of this plan is to change the perceptions parents have of the standards-based grading system and the Laude grading system by informing them more accurately about how this system works. I believe that the best method by which to do this is to provide them with information and to help them understand how these grading methods actually benefit their children. Quite honestly, what the Studer survey told us more than anything is that we are not adequately communicating what is going on within our schools and within our district. We believe that we are sending out information that is accurate and clear, but what we are sending is either not being received or not being understood in the same way that we mean it. Therefore, it is imperative that we improve our communication with both our faculty and staff and our community. It is also clear that the faculty and staff are not comfortable asking clarifying questions in order to be able to share what is really going on in our schools, and that is a problem. Properly informed, our teachers have the potential of being some of our best public relations advocates in the community. They can stop misinformation from being spread and share correct information. Our primary action plan is to increase and improve the methods and quality of the information being shared. This can be done through emails, newsletters, bulletin boards, informational meetings, publications, the use of media, and developing a greater sense of community with those who both attend our schools and who are in the community of our schools. In order to better inform our teachers so that they can be advocates of the school district, we need to create a culture where they are comfortable coming to us for information, where they can ask clarifying questions, and we reflectively listen in order to make sure that the true message is being relayed, and that the faculty and staff understand and believe that we are transparent on topics on which we can be, and understand that there are times and situations where information cannot be shared. The public relations changes that we are making, we are hoping will affect the Studer survey that will be implemented in the spring of 2017. This will give us actual data with which to work. In the meantime, we are going to use conversations with parents and guardians and also conversations with faculty and staff to determine if what we are doing is working or not. We are hoping that we will see an increase in the requests for faculty and staff to meet with members of the administration and to ask clarifying questions to make sure that they have accurate information. On this page, you will see the references that have been used for this presentation. Thank you very much for your time.